Hi guys, welcome to Crazy Burger. So in our continued series of Evercade What If, we're going to be looking at Williams. Now they are renowned for games such as Defender, Joust, Smash TV and lots more besides. Now I'm obviously only going to be playing through a handful of videos, and it's not a prediction video, it's just a what if. What if Williams came to Evercade? Let's have a look at those games. So first up guys, we're going to be looking at Joust. This is the arcade version and it's a very simple game. Basically you're trying to take out the other enemies on the same screen here. Obviously you've got 3 on 1. Once you've finished that you move on to the next wave. Now I think there's a specific way of actually taking them out by striking them in a certain way. I haven't played this game an awful lot. I'm pretty sure we had this on the Atari 2600, but I don't remember playing it an awful lot. But it's certainly a classic Williams style game. And now we actually have a similar style game on one of the Mega Cats collections, I think it is, which was obviously heavily inspired by this one. But this is definitely one of Williams' arcade classics. So next up we're looking at Narc. This is also the arcade version, but sadly I didn't actually play this back in the day, but I do remember it being advertised in practically every computer and home computer magazine that you can think of when it was released on all those systems such as Commodore 64, Spectrum, Amiga, Atari ST, Amstrad and the like. I never even played it back then. I don't even remember playing it, to be honest, and it's actually really good. It's obviously a sort of side-scrolling sort of shoot 'em up, run and gun type style game. It reminded me a little bit like eSwap, but far better, I would guess. There's certainly more controls and more enemies coming at you at all times. They are a little bit samey, but it's good fun. I would certainly wouldn't say no if this came to Evercade. It is great fun for a quick blast.
We got it. Freeze! Police! You're busted! I give up!
Now a game that I would absolutely love to see on Evercade is Robotron. This is Robotron 2084. It's such an amazing fun blast game to play. Yeah, it is a twin stick shooter style game, so obviously that would pose a little bit of an issue with the controls on Evercade, although they did get Xenocrisis correct, so I think if they used the same control method that we used in that game, I think we would be absolutely fine. What an absolute blast this is. Now interestingly, obviously we are getting the Lamasoft collection coming to Evercade later this year, and there's a game, I think it's called Lamatron, which is obviously based on this style game, and it's pretty similar and it's a good fun blast to play as well. So even if we miss out in Robotron, at least we'll have Lamatron. It's a decent close second to this. What a blast, great fun. So if there's a game I would love on Evercade from Williams, it would be this one, Smash TV, an absolute cracking arcade game. I remember this way back in the early 90s. We played this an awful lot. You couldn't help yourself but play it. It was so much fun. I would probably put in 10p after 10p playing this, even playing it as a multiplayer game. Obviously it's a twin stick shooter, a little bit like Xenocrisis. Xenocrisis was, I'm sure, heavily inspired by this game. It is absolutely fantastic. I guess this game was probably even inspired by Robotron, which we've just played as well. What a great title this was, slightly based on the Running Man movie. Obviously you're part of a TV show, you're taking out all the enemies, collecting all the prizes and trying to survive. What a blast this is, really is one of the best arcade games I think of all time. What a great game. This was definitely a coin guzzler. You just kept putting those 10p's into the machine because you wanted to keep on playing. It was that good. Really good fun. And I remember also owning the Commodore 64 version and playing it at home, and for once I wasn't actually disappointed. It was a reasonably decent arcade conversion, and look at that, it looks almost like Robocop. I'd buy that for $1 right there. But what a game, what a fantastic game this is. So finally, this is Defender 2. I think it was also classed as Stargate Defender 2 on the Atari 2600. I love this game. I played this a lot back in the 80s, and I got completely hooked on it, which isn't really my type of game at all, but I loved it. I got to understand how to play it, and actually got quite good at it as well, and I loved it. Hopefully you've played this game before. If you haven't and it came to Evercade, I'd be delighted for many people to experience the classic that this is, and I absolutely loved it. It was superb stuff. Anyway guys, that's just my pick of a few games, but we could see if Williams came to Evercade. They are also owned by Warner Brothers, much like the video we done yesterday on Midway. I think they're owned by the same company, so highly unlikely. You never know. I'm pretty sure Blaze has probably asked the question at some point, so you never know. Anyway guys, let me know what games you would like to see from Williams if it did come to Evercade, and also let me know what other games and publishers you'd like to see as part of this Evercade What If series. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.